Did you see the title on this video is living on 60k a year in New York City? I don't know about you, but I feel like watching it and breaking down and see exactly what's going on. But hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some cooking in it. I want to see if I can actually do a freestyle rap to this. And don't judge me. And if you judge me, then comment in the comment section. All right, let's see, because I bet you can even do better. All right. What's the title? Living on New York City. Okay. Living on 60k a year in New York City. I'm so excited to watch this video. I can't wait to get to the nitty gritty. Wow, I know, right? You're thinking to yourself, amazing, I know. But anyways, YouTube, it's Ronnie MP. Whoop!
It's RonnieMP.com.
Want to join my free gift card giveaway? Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on the notification. Then let me know that you subscribe down below. That's it. Hey yo, what's good YouTube? You know who it is. It's your boy Ronnie MP. Thank you and welcome to a brand new video of It's Ronnie MP. The show will bring guys a bunch of videos suggested by you guys and you guys only. Now, if you just heard a huge motorbike driver, it is simply because it's so hot. You know what? In the UK, we don't normally get a lot of sun, but today, for whatever reason, we are boiling, we are cooking, literally roasting. We are roasting, and it just is, it's just too hot, okay? And there's no AC in this actual room that I'm recording from in this studio. So what I've done is I've left the window open in order to get this video out to you guys. So you better enjoy it because I'm sacrificing a lot. In fact, enjoy it so much that you click the like button, and yeah, and not only just for the sake of clicking the like button for the YouTube algorithm to help support the channel, but simply for a chance to for me to send you some money at the end of the month if you win, that is. And the only way you can win is by remaining consistent on this channel and being active. Basically, I'm just telling you to do the things that you normally do when you enjoy someone's content. So it's nothing special, and I'll get to send you some money if you win. So be sure to do that. But we're about to check out the video anyways. I'm super excited because it's in New York City, and yeah, I enjoy watching these videos, so I salute you guys, and also salute to obviously Graham Stephan, because yeah, it's through his ideas on reacting on these particular videos. Because if you guys don't know, by the way, I've got a reaction channel that's got like 6 million plus views, and I do reaction, but not these kind of videos. And I was like, hold on, I like finance. And yeah, and I like you know, well, watching and reacting to stuff or giving my opinion, and you guys seem to love that as well, hence to why I'm doing so right now. Okay, but we're about to check it out anyways, and I hope you enjoy it, and I know in fact you're gonna enjoy it. So let's break it down and see exactly what's going on. 32 years old, let's see that, 32 years old on 60k a year in New York City. So what we didn't know was that she's 32.
I live very comfortably.
Nice
with
mug.
$60,000 a year. There's 100% a misconception that I can't live in New York City unless I have this amazing job and I make 6 figures.
And as
my name is
you'll say,
Fallon.
this is
I'm 32
Millennial
years
money.
old. I live in New York City and I make $60,000 a year.
Fallon
I work
is a
at
server,
Tony Donopoulos
part-time.
on the Upper East Side. Dance is my true passion in life, but
Okay.
serving pays the bills and it gets me to where I need.
Okay, so the fact that she just mentioned is a true passion, I'm sure she's doing this to really follow her passion. That's what it seems like. But we'll see anyways as we carry on watching the video. But yeah, let's carry on. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom,
I
boom,
moved from
boom,
Salt
boom,
Lake
boom,
City
boom, boom.
to New York City because in Salt Lake there's only about 3 auditions
So
a
she's
year,
a server and
opposed
dancer.
to in New York City there's probably 3 auditions a day. I had
Whoa, now that's a jump in increase, especially if you're pursuing dance as your
no
passion.
idea how much money I was going to be able to make here, and I was terrified because I was paying $400 a month for rent in Salt Lake City.
Woo!
I feel like I
Damn.
can keep my rent under $1,000. That
So Fallon lives on with 2.
and
Okay,
it was
well
very
done.
comfortable on how much I can make. You can find very
Expenses,
nice
let's
places
see.
to live on a good budget. Being a
Okay.
actress, dancer, singer, you have to keep up your dancing and acting and singing, so there's a lot of extra costs that come into keeping.
Okay, and that tiny bit is in. Now we can analyze the results. So, voice and dance, $470. I was going to say pounds, by the way. Whenever I say pounds, I truly mean dollars, because obviously you can imagine where I live. But her typical monthly spending is $2,830, and $470 of that goes to dances and basically her passion. Okay, and then recreation, I'm assuming, is like the coffee and all of this side stuff, $430. Okay, shaky, shaky, as I said, but let's see. And then health insurance, $240. Okay, it is what it is. Health is wealth, as they say. So let's carry on. Then we have groceries down here, and let's see what that is like. So groceries, $200. Her savings automatically already seems a bit low, but it depends what she's got in her savings already. So I don't want to judge her too much on that yet. Okay, let's reserve that. But transportation, $150. Phone, $140. I'm sure maybe there's room to work around that number, but let's see. Subscriptions, $60. I'm not a fan of subscriptions. I don't even have Netflix myself. If you see me watching Netflix, if you catch me watching Netflix, it's because I'm using someone else's Netflix, okay? So yeah, if you catch me watching Netflix, best believe I am using someone else's Netflix. So, but we'll carry on through anyways. We don't want to judge too much yet. And then yes, 40 for utilities, pet 30, but her rent is 920, which you can see, by the way, if we zoom out, you see that rent is a killer, man. That's why it's really good, and that's what I always mention on this channel. It's good for you to invest your money in real estate if you can, because this amount will be coming in your pocket. This will be in your pocket. Okay, but you're having to obviously spend it on, because everybody needs a place to live, right? Hence to why real estate is such a good investment if you find a good one. Not all real estate are good investments, but yeah. Let's carry on through, but that rent seems really good. I don't live in New York City for me to know exactly, but however, that 920 rent does seem really good. If you live in New York City or you live in America and you know, then comment in the comment section down below. But that 920, I do have to admit, it seems good for New York City, especially with what she mentioned at the beginning, right? You know, she mentioned like a lot of people feel like, or it seems like to a lot of people, you need a high-paying job for you to live in New York City. So she's affording rent, doing her normal, 9-to-5 jobs and hobbies and whatnot. But let's carry on and see what else she has to offer. Serving pays the bill. 50
to 55,000 of my income comes from serving. Making tips in Utah versus making tips in New York is a huge difference. On a usual night, I'll make about $250 to $300.
Not bad.
Just a couple months ago, where me and my partner each made $800.
Now that is juicy, to be honest with you. That is quite juicy, and I'm actually happy for her for making that much. You know.
I'll let you know about our menu. The first time I was able to walk out with over $300 in one night, I was excited. So ecstatic. Like being able to make that much I didn't know it was possible. One of the biggest savings for me is working at the restaurant. So if you put how much I eat there.
Does she? Yeah, that's a shout. I was literally exactly going to ask that question, and then she mentioned it or answered it. If I assumed it, but I just wanted to know if you get free food and whatnot, because that would save her a lot of money. Now, I really hope she's very frugal, because this will go really nicely hand in hand. If she's really frugal, she watches, she's on top of her money basically, and her money's not on top of her, and she's eating for free. Sky's the limit, Sky's the limit. But let's find out.
I save restaurant. So if you put how much I eat there, I probably save, I would say, about $300 a month.
Wow, that is a lot. She basically lives there. They feed her and everything, so that's great. Let's see.
It's really hard actually being a dancer in New York City. When I go to a audition, open calls usually have around 300 girls there at least.
Oof,
usually
damn.
on a contract, non-equity dancers, singers, actors will make around 350 to 500 a week. Even
Wow.
though I do make less money when I am dancing and acting, it's what
Let
I
me
live.
guess, is your passion. So yeah, so you can already see from the beginning what she mentioned. She's quite passion driven, which is a good thing. But sometimes I feel like passion can not all the time, but can cloud your vision, and you're not seeing clearly anymore, and you forget that. Hold on, I actually need to pay rent. I actually need to live. Food and everything else and transportation that actually cost money, you know. So you need to be able to balance both of them. You really need to seek for the best of both worlds if you want to carry on with your passion.
For. I did the no dancing thing, and I was just going through the motions of life. I wasn't actually really living my life.
Bless her. So that's actually her
like
true
to
passion.
keep
This is also the interesting part, finding out what her saving looks like. So I'm super excited, and I just want to see.
$5,000 in my checking account, and
5,000, she said, yeah.
I like to keep $5,000 in my checking account.
Okay.
And then whatever is extra, I'll transfer over into my savings account.
Okay, that's terrible. It's a terrible way to think of it. So 5,000, sorry, in her checking, and then whatever is left over. The only thing that dawns upon me when I think about that is, okay, what happens on the months that there isn't much left over? So what are you gonna do then? Do you get what I mean? So that means nothing's going to your savings, right? So it's a really a bad way. I think even the best thing to do really would be to flip that around and actually reverse it. So to put the 5K in your savings, and then whatever is left, pop that in your checking account. The savings and the investing part is the most important part if you want that, especially if you want that to fuel your passion. If you want to carry on doing your passion and exist or somewhat be able to live in this world, because we do live in a world that evolves around money and you need to pay for stuff. You can't just get things for free, or if you get fired, then it's going to be, I don't wish upon you getting fired whatsoever. That is not even my wish at all. But however, life happens. It's just that thing called life. You can lose your job, and if you do, all of a sudden, you see. So it's all about priorities and working out what is my priorities, and you know what's going to fuel my passion, so that I can sustain my passion. You know, a lot of people forget that, and that's a really crucial part.
I have just over $10,000 in my savings account. I try not to.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go too hard on her because she's got 10,000 in her savings, but she could definitely have a lot more. And I guess now it just depends on what her mindset is like. And if we've got a bit of a freeze in there, which I don't even know why. I assumed it would have been internet wise, but anyways, it's fine. We'll use this camera because we can adapt and we keep it real, hence to why it's Millionaire React. But we keep it real on this channel, and I always like to tell you guys, if I can do it, you can do it too. So start a YouTube channel today if you can, and if you do want to, then link is in the description for you. But yeah, we try to keep it real as we mentioned, but all of this really depends on what she has to say next. If what she says next throws this off, or her mindset is off, then yeah, she might get into some sticky situations.
Use any credit cards at all. I'll use a credit card on a big purchase.
Okay.
I do not have any retirement, which is not.
Okay, that's not good. That's not good. We need to work on that retirement part, definitely, because that's a crucial part. I feel like I mean, a lot of people get quite upset about this credit card part, but for me personally, this is where I'll say I disagree with Graham. If you are good, and a lot of people aren't, almost 90% of the people can't control themselves using a credit card because they overspend and they get in debt. That's literally how the majority get. Hence to why I'm with, or I side with, Dave Ramsey when he mentions that cut up your credit debt or your credit card. You need to get to that place where you need to discipline yourself, man. You can get in serious trouble using a credit card. And by the way, I'm talking from experience, and a lot of it really is not to do with my faults. It's to do with, I'm not gonna quote, but it's to do with lending money to people, and then they weren't able to pay me back, and now I'm incurring debt. Or co-signing, what is it called? Co-signing for someone else's debt so that they can take out a loan on you. This can cost you greatly and could actually do more damage on your credit card or on your credit score than good. So be very wise about that, because this could prevent you getting a house and prevent you getting a ton of things in the future. So be very vigilant about things like that. But it is what it is. Let's carry on and see what else she has to say, you know?
I have 30 years to get in a retirement fund.
Hold. Oh, wait a minute. Let me put some cooking in it. What on earth did she just say? I think she just said something very criminal. Something.
Purchase. I do not have any retirement, which is not so great. But I have 30 years.
That is such a terrible way of thinking about it, because you do not have 30 years. First of all, you don't know how long you have. Second of all, you don't know if you might be sick or something might happen. I literally just watched a video where a guy, this was on Millennial Money, by the way, a guy purchased a motorbike with a similar mindset or attitude, and then he crashed the motorbike. It became a liability. He incurred debt from, you know, the hospital treatments and stuff like that, over 100 grand. He got charged 50k for the helicopter to transport him from point A to point B when he injured himself and had the motorbike accident. Or because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And it's just such a terrible mindset to be in, that I've got 30 years to work out my retirement, because you are 32 years old, okay? And life is going to whiz by. And if you don't believe me, question yourself, guys. How quick did 10 years fly by? A lot of us, we were still in school thinking that, you know, yeah, life is going to go like this and that, and things are going to take place like this and that. It's just going to be, you know, plain and simple, nice and dandy, lovely. But it was not the case. And in fact, life flew by. It's almost as if you don't even, like, sometimes you question yourself, like, what happened? Like, where did life go? So, yes, it's going to fly by. Now is the time to get your finances together so that you can enjoy your life later on. You've worked, but then again, don't get me wrong, because obviously she seems like one of those people that she's passion driven. So meaning her passion is really important to her, which is true. You don't have to discard your passion, but just know what it is that's going to allow your passion. Your passion isn't unfortunately going to put food for you on the table, because if your passion is not generating an income or generating money, you can't solely do your passion. Boo-boo. Okay, you can't solely just do your passion. It has to go hand in hand. So it's really about finding a balance to help sustain your passion. I hope that makes sense and you don't feel like I'm attacking you if you're watching this video for whatever reason. But yeah, anyways, let's carry on back through to the video.
To get a retirement fund. All of the tips that I make go towards my income. I make an hourly wage, however, my checks are mostly always zero because my hourly wage goes towards my taxes. I end up mostly owing at the end of the year on my taxes because my hourly wage doesn't cover enough.
Yeesh.
Coffee is my
yikes.
My big splurge.
Okay, straight away, I already know if Graham Stephan was watching this video, he would not be pleased at all to hear that. Please don't tell me you spend money on coffee, especially with the last sentence that you just said, coffee being your big splurge.
I usually probably spend $100 a month at Starbucks.
I think the best thing to do right now is just cut the video. If Graham, if you're watching this, then just the best thing to do right now, I guess, would be literally to cut the video. Did she really just say that she spends $100 on coffee? And oh my days, don't make me cut the video again. Oh my goodness, that is redonkulous. Not even ridiculous, redonkulous.
I usually probably spend $100 a month at Starbucks.
What?
The most expensive thing I bought were my Laduca boots. So
oh
this
my
is my splurge.
gosh.
These are my new babies.
Let's like the video first
leather,
of all.
made in Italy. And they were almost $500 for a pair.
Almost what? $500. Almost what? A year? Not even a year. Sorry. Almost a month's rent for boots. But because it's real leather, I kind of salute it because it should last a really long time. So yeah, I don't want to say an investment, but you get what I mean. It should last a long time. So Okay, we're not gonna 500. Oh gosh, Lord have mercy.
So those were very expensive, but they're so comfortable to dance in that I had to buy them.
I'm speechless.
I buy eggs by the cartons. We all know that eggs are on the cheaper side of some foods. If you can get it in your house, that's a huge money saver in New York. I try to only ride the subway. That way I know I'm only spending $121 a month.
It seems like she's there but not there.
I hope to have been able to play more roles in shows that I would love to do. Like, I make less money when I'm dancing, but it makes me so...
It's her passion. I get it.
You know, if you can find something that you love,
to each their own,
that makes a little less money than something else, that's really the best thing possible for your life.
Okay, that was a actual. It was an interesting video. It was an interesting video. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to say. It was an interesting video. It was quite tough, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I almost bugged that for a second there because, yeah, I think I summarized it. Because obviously I was commenting as I watched along, so you guys can clearly see what I thought on it. If you watch the video all the way to the end, obviously be sure to destroy that like button. And in fact, let me just walk you through it because it means a lot when you do it. The like button is there. Destroy. Oh my days, I can't even insist. Destroy, because it helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe, and obviously that bell notification, be sure to click on it if you want a chance for me to send you some money over PayPal when the giveaway starts. So yes, yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do all of the things down below. If you watched the way this far, all the way to this point, comment in the comment section NYC, New York City, and it'll let me know that you watched the video all the way this far. I appreciate you guys so much. Check out the 2 awesome videos that I have for you guys there. The subscribe button that you see right below that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, much love, and bye bye, guys. You guys are seriously awesome. Appreciate it.